Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Up All Nights with me, Josh,
Tom, Sean.
and today we are going to be talking about peripherals and if they affect us when gaming.
So peripherals are being keyboards, mouse, any accessories to affect our surrounding environment.
Speakers.
So pretty much the environment when you play video games.
Yeah.
For me, I was alright, before a couple of months ago, I was like always a console gamer, then like I slowly jumped, or I went onto PC.
PC masturbate.
Oh yeah.
At first, I didn't think like I would be like that much. I thought it'd be like the same experience, but then it's actually a completely different thing. Like when you have like all the necessities you need for that game. So like you have the speakers, you have the keyboard, you like readjusted your mouse just to make sure like you have the sensitivity.
The customization is really great.
And
very
I think
endless.
And I think a huge part of like the peripherals is when it deals with like horror games, because then you get so immersed into it. The
Headphones,
sound, the
and
headphones, everything. It's just you become. It's not.
Game.
Yeah, you're literally in the game.
You are the game.
What do you guys have for your keyboard and mouse? My keyboard and mouse, for me right now, I use the Logitech G105, I believe. Is it G105?
Yeah.
The G105 keyboard. It's I think the cheapest gaming keyboard that Logitech has. It works perfect for me. I don't need any fancy extra keys and stuff like that. I'm very simple when it comes to the keyboard, and then I have a Proteus.
I have
a Proteus gaming mouse.
I have a Corsair K30 gaming keyboard, and I have a Proteus core as well.
I have Corsair K70 Cherry MX Red, and then Proteus core.
Awesome.
I think I have a Gateway.
Gateway!
That was my keyboard back in the day. Gateway.
I have a Gateway keyboard.
It's a Gateway.
And a mouse. Yeah. It's pretty good, but then I think it's like pretty old, so it's just like, it gets me by.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used the game. My old mouse is over there. Ran the same on. But I used the game with a regular mouse. There was not like side buttons or anything. Literally, my first mouse I used to game with was literally like a gray default mouse from Microsoft.
Rollerball inside? Rollerball?
That was Rollerball when I was playing Command and Conquer. That was back in the day. But it was literally just like, two buttons, left click, right click, and then a little scroll. That was it. That was my gaming. And I used to play Call of Duty on that too. And
I think the question is like, does it help you? Like, does it help you if you have like a gaming mouse?
Yeah, because since I can't really say anything because like mine is like really outdated versus like you guys, but then it's just like I see like different like add-ons like versus when I first like started like playing on like my computer. I just had like the regular like mouse, like you click move, but then when I look at like your mouses, I see like like there are all these buttons at the side, and I'm like, holy shit, do you guys actually need all of that?
So for my mouse, the one that I actually use when on my home computer, I haven't actually upgraded that to Proteus core. I use the Proteus core for editing.
Yeah.
But my regular one is just 2 buttons here and then 2 thumb buttons, and I use that on occasion. But it does help when you're like playing games if you because you can map certain functions to it. Like if you want to crouch, you just hit the thumb button. It does help because then it leaves, because you already have a lot of buttons around here, and taking it away from here and putting it onto here helps out. So that's why you see like some mice that have like 12 buttons right here.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, it's helpful, especially when I use the Proteus core to edit. But that's different.
Yeah, for sure. I think when it comes to surrounding yourself with certain things, it gets to a point where you become an enthusiast. So you say, even though you buy the most expensive mouse, the most expensive keyboard, the most expensive computer, the most expensive monitor, you don't really. Most people that do that don't really use it to its full potential.
No.
You don't. You really don't. And plus, at the end of the day, if you're an average user, you don't really need that stuff. Yeah. Because the only reason why you're getting it now is probably just you're an enthusiast. It's like upgrading and modifying your car. It's not really a point besides looking cool. It's really aesthetics-wise, like, oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
What the fuck can you do?
Like matching LEDs.
Yeah.
For like your back wall versus your screen and everything.
Just to make things look good, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's awesome. It's like, I have this and it looks awesome.
You're being really enthusiastic into something.
Yeah.
Same goes for like upgrading your computer with like its parts like internally.
Yeah.
Like a good graphics card, except when you want to release Arkham Knight.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, yo, oh no, you didn't.
Yeah. So, when it kind of, and then besides the aesthetics of the keyboard and surround sound, you know, it all depends on what you really want to get out of it. It's like if you're a person who really wants to get engulfed into something, you're gonna spend more money into it, right? So let's say that I want to be really engulfed in this. I want the environment. I want to feel like I'm inside the game, right? Of course, you'll buy like that 1.5 surround sound or the 7.1 surround sound, which is another step up.
Yeah.
And that creates a different atmosphere. You feel like you're emotionally you're emotionally invested in something, and you're very and you want to feel the game, how it was meant to be. Then yeah, you'll spend extra money to be more engaged in the game. So.
You need it.
But do you need it?
Do you
don't
need it?
You don't need it, but you want it.
Yeah.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
Everybody wants it, so that's
Yeah.
what it is. It really is what it's meant. It's for you to, if you ever want to have that
The necessity.
to do it, the possibility to do it, and the opportunity to do it, then you can.
Yeah, it's
Well,
bad because I
I was gonna say, well, Tommy, for like our fans, like, what would you suggest is like good quality speakers or good headphones for to get really immersed into the game?
That's very subjective to me.
Yeah,
That's very
it's
subjective
true.
because everybody has a different, they have a different taste of sound. You know,
Right.
some people really like that. I want that heavy bass, that heavy
Whoa,
very
whoa, whoa,
that
whoa,
very
whoa, whoa.
subwoofer kind of feel with my headphones. And other people I like that basic, simple. Everything is like equalized out, right? And other people I want surround. I want the dialogue to come from here and here, and then it gets all complicated,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that stuff, it's all about user preference. We can't tell you, for us personally, we can't tell you what to do for yourself, but we can prefer what we like.
like I enjoyed this particular product. Like I enjoyed Proteus Core.
Yeah, for the mouse, right?
Yeah.
But like headphone wise, headphone wise,
I mean, in terms of like objective things like durability, how long it will last, and like what material it's made out of. Those are things that we can like tell you, but like, and sometimes like how does it sound? It sounds great, but like everyone has their own different opinions about things.
Some people like Turtle Beach. I hate Turtle Beach. So
Same here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is, and I like Sony. People think it's expensive and overpriced, but I like it. I like the sound quality of it. That's my
Bose and
preference.
Sony.
Bose
right?
and Sony.
Bose and Sony.
Bose and Sony, and a couple of the Monster, the ones that used to make Beats, the Monster headphones. They're pretty good too. If you want that deep bass sound.
Yeah.
But that's a preference. You can look into Turtle Beach. You can look into Asus who started making these 7.1 headphones, and the tons of other ones. There's Audio Technica. Those are all great headphones, and it's all for you guys to choose from. And it really is. They all work best. It's all about preference-wise. I recommend you guys to go and just try them out. Like Fry's, Best Buy, they have them all there. You can try them on, see what sounds like best, and you can choose from there.
This goes the same with like any actual peripherals. Like some people might like the feel of a certain mouse.
Oh yeah, that's
and
it.
stuff like that, and like certain keyboards. Like some people might like mechanical keyboards, like the clickiness of it, the tactile feedback. Some people like the gummy keys, where it's just
Very
you just
soft.
straight press
It's not
down.
that loud, you know.
It's everything's preference.
Yep.
It really is.
What do you like?
Yeah, what do you guys like?
Yeah. What do you guys like? And what else we should talk about too?
Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in on this episode. Please leave a comment in the description below. What do you guys like, or what do you guys think is what's the most important factor when you guys play video games? What is your top peripheral? Leave in the comment section below, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.